I want to talk to him. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to more Mass Effect 2. So the last time we played, we went to Tachanka, which is Rex's world, who I'm sure many of you remember from the first game. We did Grunt's loyalty mission, which was he needed to undergo a rite of passage because he was too agitated. And we did Morden's loyalty mission, which was to rescue one of his old assistants, who was being held captive by some Krogan, but it turned out that he was not in fact being held captive. He was actually helping them come up with a cure for the genophage, which, as many of you know, is a sterility plague for the Krogan, and we decided to save his research into creating a cure, because we feel it needs to be done. And now Martin Sheen wants to talk to us while he smokes yet another cigarette.
Shepard, we caught a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their home world.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and
That's
out
not
before
sleazy
the
at
Turians learn
all.
the truth.
Are you sure this information is good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
I admittedly, I kind of have to agree when he says that information is his weapon, because, you know, that is something that is really powerful. Information is honestly a commodity, especially, you know, actually, I guess it's always been a thing. You know, the information you have and who you have it on has always been huge. I can't imagine being in the business of data like that. You are a very strong person if you're good at that. Mass Effect has a couple of characters that are like galaxy-wide threats because of it too.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
I kind of want to know that myself.
Radar scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no Mass Effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
Alright. Our ship looks so small. Oh no.
I love what they've done with the place.
Looks like a giant insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector data banks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer.
Oop. Mixing up my controls
Shepard,
again.
I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
The missing colonists might be aboard, if they're still alive.
Maybe we can save people then.
The collectors use these containers on Horizon, but these are empty.
It must have been horrible, trapped in these pods. Helpless. Completely at the mercy of the collectors.
I keep mixing up my controls because
here?
I've been playing Dishonored 2 now, pretty much non-stop. I'm on mission 4, and I so far have 0 kills and 0 alerts.
Just leave a pile of bodies.
I don't know how I'm pulling it off,
They must
but
have been used for testing.
I don't know.
If they were a control group, they would have been discarded at the end of the experiment.
That's
There
horrifying.
are worse things than death, like being a test subject for twisted aliens.
I know you're right, but it doesn't make me feel any better.
No, it probably shouldn't. They are better off in the end, though. I cannot imagine what those people must have gone through, what it must have felt like. Just, oof. Technology. What else we got? Medkit. Control terminal.
That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Are they looking for similarities?
I have no hypothesis on their motivations. All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
My god. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster. But there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes. Reduced heterochromatin structure. Elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
The Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
No species should have to suffer through that.
Let's find what we need before the Collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
That's arguably even worse than what happened to the pile of bodies we found. So we've got Revenant machine gun, Claymore heavy shotgun, and probably my favorite weapon in the series, the M98 Widow. Weighing in at 39 kilograms, the Widow anti-material rifle is primarily used by sniper teams in assault missions against armored vehicles or Krogan. Kinetic barriers offer effective protection on vehicles. The kind generated by conventional military field generators are far too weak against the Widow. The Widow was never designed to be carried and fired by a human. Although this modified model can be carried, no ordinary human could fire it without shattering an arm. And it's now going to be our primary weapon. Oh, hi Ben. How many, how many pounds is that? Is an 85-pound sniper rifle. I need to get a new chair, it creaks too much. Ah, yes. Oops, wrong one. Meant to add my... There we go. Designed, yeah, I know. That, this rifle's kind of vile,
Look,
but
on
it
the
is
ceiling.
my
More
favorite
strange
weapon
parts.
in the series.
There must be hundreds of them. How many do you think are full?
This and there's one in Mass Effect 3 as well, the Black Widow, which is pretty much just the same weapon, if I'm putting it as compared to an arrow intimidator. Yeah, that's heavy, and I don't know if that's like with standard like a whole load of ammunition on it, because I know sometimes with its proper equipment, like if you take a stock,
This might be useful.
tripod, any of that, those can typically, like if you've got a full setup to wield this kind of thing and not just walk around with it, yeah, that's heavy.
Profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
This ship has really been coming at me for a couple years now. That's raggedy. But yeah, no, this thing with all the proper equipment people would normally need for it, all said and done, you're probably looking at 150, 200 pounds. I mean, I thought that when you really put in all the standard sniper equipment, it does add up a good bit. Like, not just scope and stock by themselves, obviously. But I thought those can make them pretty heavy, just like everything you'd normally
Looks like some
take.
kind of control panel.
Either way, 85 is a lot.
I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship.
Even
See
if
you
it
can get
doesn't
anything
add
useful
much,
from
you're
the
probably
database.
looking at about 100 pounds said and done, at least. If you've got everything you need.
Data mine in progress.
Which, I mean, granted, isn't that heavy. But to just walk around holding it in your arms and firing it around, that kind of kickback, I'd probably get yeeted into the
That
abyss.
can't be good.
Oof. Big oof.
Everyone's all right, Joker. What just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
It's about 88 before you had ammo.
We need a little help here, Edie.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system.
Oh, Garrus got folded.
Connection reestablished. I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
Ah, too far to the
You
left.
better get it done fast, Edie.
We've got incoming hostiles.
That's okay, we about to hit him like a truck with our new toy.
We've got trouble.
I've lost shield.
Assuming manual control of this unit. Hey, yo! Rude.
I will direct this personally.
41% complete.
Come on, speed it up. Another platform coming in.
We are not finished.
Yes, we are. Stay away from me. Tell me one of y'all dropped ammo for me.
81%.
Alright, hold up.
Get us out of here.
Where do they have... No. Man. Are you serious? Why don't I have the option to turn off aim assist?
Collector firewalls in over 8,000 nodes. I am
Having my aim get pulled to the side is screwing with me.
Assuming control of this form. The dead are useless. If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
Didn't I just pick up ammo, too? I did, so why did it switch my weapon? I was enjoying my Widow. Bye. Ourselves.
Shepard, you must manually re-establish my link to the command console.
I'm going. Assuming control.
I've regained control of the platform, Shepard.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
This is a bad time to become an optimist, Shepard.
Become?
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is
I'm
powering up.
always the optimist in this game. What do you mean?
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
Out we go.
Around the corner, take the door on your right.
Heads up! I'm taking fire.
Direct intervention is necessary. Assuming control.
Gotcha. Alright, we gotta get the hell out of here. I don't like this. Hambo! How you doing, buddy? Welcome in.
Direct this personally.
Just being fast.
We are the harbinger of your destiny.
What less to worry about?
That is the ultimate vibe, isn't it, Hambo? Uh-oh. I gotta back off. Go away. Come on, recover. There we go. So, Hambo, how's the, what is it you built? Your deck? How's that holding together?
We are assuming control. We are the beginning. You are the end.
Come on.
Ignore the fallen.
There we go.
This is true power. Neutralize Commander Shepard.
I think my favorite part is he says this is true power as if I haven't killed like 15 of him already. There we go. Ammunition.
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
Take
heavy fire.
It didn't work.
Scratch one. To the right.
Sheesh. Yeah, we didn't all get back until after 1. So I feel that, Ben. We were out pretty damn late last night. It's still not dead. It was nice to see. Yeah, it was. It was nice to see everybody. It's still alive. Damn it. No! My shot lagged. Alright, got it. Minus the sleeping in car part. That was a little funny, I'm not gonna lie to you. Alright, so they locked that door.
Temporary setback on firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through firewall 7164. I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
Down there. That's where we came in.
We must be getting close to the end.
This should come in handy.
Alright, we gotta go.
Hostiles up ahead. This should slow them down.
Fragment control. Assuming
One down.
Another one? Come on. Hang on, I'm gonna take care of that. There we go. Blocked and banned. Blank? What do you mean? What do you mean blank? What's blank?
attacks will tear you apart. You cannot resist.
New follower part. It's not that it's blank, it's it has a bunch of underscores. Look to the left of it. Or above it.
Enemy!
It's one of those hotspots that's been going around all over the place. I truthfully will never understand the point of the hate raids and the follow bots, like the IP stealing, when all it does is get people DOSed. I don't understand it. Like, what do they accomplish? What are they aiming for? It makes no sense to me. Alright. I just don't get it. Because, I mean, it's, for the most part, it's just an inconvenience.
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online. Might want to double time it, so we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
Again. Yeah, I'm moving. Oh, crap.
Well done, Chica. Good girl.
Yes, Michael, I know. I asked my mother to go get it, and she left like 4 hours ago. Probably not that long, but it's been a few hours at least. And she hasn't said a word about it. Actually, it might have been 4 hours by this point. But anyway, hi Michael, welcome in. Aside from reminding me about the forgotten ice cream, what's up? Are you enjoying your day off? Jesus, so many husks.
We're out of time, Commander. We have to go.
You heard the man.
Doing a D&D session. Ah, nice.
Strap in, people. I'm gonna make him work for it this time.
Oh, the characters are excellent. Oh god. And he's missing. So what, are all of you suspects? Is that what it is?
Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr. Moreau.
Anywhere that's not here.
Very well. Engaging Mass Effect core.
Oh god. No, we just all gotta find him. Okay. Ghost ship.
Call coming in from the Elusive Man, Commander. I figure you got a few words for him, too.
Oh, I'm gonna beat his ass. I'm gonna beat his whole ass.
Shepard, looks like EDI extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
Cut the act. You set us up, and you better have a damn good reason for it.
We needed information on the Omega-4 relay. That required direct access to collector data. It was too good an opportunity to pass up.
Agreed. But I don't like surprises, especially when my ass is on the line.
I put you at risk, yes. But without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well
Okay,
be
but
dead.
you tell me
It was a
honestly
trial,
what I'm going
but I was
into.
confident in your
Like,
abilities. And don't forget Edie. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in.
I have a
if I
hard
didn't
time
think
believing
you would
that.
succeed.
I don't risk people. There are always alternatives.
You may not like being on the receiving end, neither would I. But the facts are with me. As much as we try to avoid them, these decisions need to be made. But more importantly, it paid off. Edie confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced Identify Friend-Foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I was just on the collector ship. Why didn't you say anything about finding their IFF?
As I said, Edie just confirmed it. Besides, you wouldn't have had time to find and extract it. But we have options. An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target. A 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Aren't brown dwarves basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but
you don't really hear the
they're
term
gas
brown
clouds that
dwarf
don't
very
quite have the
often.
masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
I get the feeling this isn't going to be a simple swing by and pick up our package.
We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
Edie, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
First order of business, we're kicking the elusive man's whole ass. Both cheeks and the crease.
So the elusive man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Precisely.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the collector databanks. Necessary risk.
There really wasn't any other choice. Let's just hope this IFF works.
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their
Oh, y'all
vessel.
gonna love this.
That can't be right.
Better run the diagnostics, Joker. Looks like our AI's got a bug in the software.
My calculations are correct. The collector homeworld is located within the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction. Space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The collectors are just servants of our real enemy, and we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays on the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Just because we can follow the collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
Because
we ain't it yet. Reaper. What if the collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
Precisely.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
You know, I have to say, if the issue is that ships teleport in and the area around the actual teleport spot, or well, they light travel, whatever, and the area where they would be aiming for is safe, but drift happens because it's not a perfect exact science. I gotta wonder if technically you could survive there based on a matter of luck. You know what I mean? Like, in theory, if you were to, you know, have just the right area of drift, and you landed in a safe spot, you know, what would happen to your ship at that point? You know, would it still just get crushed or shredded or blown up or whatever would happen? I don't know. I'm curious if that's like a thing that's been pulled off. And then it's just the collectors wipe them out. I don't know.
Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Salarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
Yeah, they only spend they only live for, what, 30 years?
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tuchanka?
Yes, correct. Now, at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tuchanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Salarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings. Made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Salarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
That was a whole
What
lot.
about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later? Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Later, better. Think I've cured Joker's condition. Simple treatment would... No. Would cause liver failure. Never mind. Start from scratch. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need.
Man, that would be kind of cool, though. You can just instantly solve the problem of the dude's legs basically being made out of jello. And then his liver just goes...
worried when you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
That's funny.
The Normandy crew delivered. Including you.
You're too kind. We were there to help, but Edie gets the credit this time. The Elusive Man made sure Edie was installed for this mission. Now I see why. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Garrus received some news that put fire in his eyes. Maybe you should speak with him down in the main battery. Tally seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Albie, Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Alright, it could happen to you. Oh god, it's one of those chain things. From Chorban Concerns, re Keepers. I hope this address still works. I promise to send you intel on the Keepers if I found anything, and this is important. See, those scans you took, it turns out the Keepers are bioengineered. And based on my comparisons to some of that material from Saren's flagship Sovereign, they were engineered millions of years ago by the same people who made Sovereign. You may not understand how important this is, but it suggests that the Citadel wasn't really made by the Protheans. It may have been made by something far older, with the Keepers as organic guardians. And what's more, based on my genetic readings, they're supposed to react to something, some signal or something, about every 50,000 years. You can measure genetic variances. It's a bit like comparing rings on a tree to see the drought years, which is something that the first game actually told us. They responded to a signal every 50,000 years that immediately opened the Citadel as a relay that let all of the Reapers just teleport in instantly. But those were severed by the last round of Protheans, who managed to sort of reverse engineer or cut off the ability for the signal to be sent. Whoever did this, well, around the last time the signal went off would be around the time the Protheans disappeared, and it's scheduled to go off sometime around now. If any of the old tech still works, they could have some nasty surprises waiting for us. Just thought you'd want to know. Nobody here on the Citadel will listen to me, Chorban. And it is correct, that signal was supposed to go off before Saren's assault, but it was stopped by the last round of Protheans, the last, like, dozen or two of the scientists. Shaman Erdnot. Damn it, I hate these things, but you need to hear this. You're part of Grunt's Krant, and you're his leader, so keep him alive. Here I have to stay polite, play the role, but our people are dying. Krogan have always valued survival over tradition. If we're going to survive as a people, we need your vat-grown grunt. Okir was a madman, but he was a madman with a plan, and that's more than most have on this ball of rock. So bring him back from your damn mission. My people need him, and if you all get killed, I'll piss on your graves. Dear human, the clan leader told me how to get in touch with you. I don't remember much of what happened, but the chief scout said you pulled my quad out of the fire when I got caught and poisoned over at the Werlock camp. Thanks. Next time I have a chance to kill a human, I won't, unless I go into Blood Rage or something. I got to go to the female camp after I recovered, and it was pretty good. I was actually thinking of joining the Blood Pack before this happened. I think I'm going to stay here instead. Or not Dark, Scout, 2nd class. I am Leslie. I was on Aya. Aya? The food made me sick. The doctors are helping me now. One doctor knows Jacob. He says he can tell you this. He could write this for me, but I want to do it. I need to use my words. My words are coming back. I can talk well. Reading is hard, but I'm getting better. I have to get better. Taylor wanted me like this. He wanted my words gone. I have to show him that he lost. I am not weak. He did things to me, and he can't now. He can't take away my words. He can't make me not me anymore, because you and Jacob stopped him. Thank you, Leslie. That hits a little bit harder because lately I've been binging one of my childhood favorite shows, and this is going to be weird to call a childhood favorite show, but it's Law & Order Special Victims Unit, which deals with sex crimes. And, you know, it's astounding how similar that email to Shepard just now, how like what you often hear in the episodes with, like, how the victims act and how they feel after they've accused people, won the case, whatever. The similarities are really interesting and they're really powerful there. And I like that. It makes it hit a little bit different. Because what Jacob's dad did to those people was actually, like, foul. Absolutely disgusting. Yeah, I'm just here to fulfill the couple of side quests I was doing. I don't need anything specific. I need disruptor ammo strengthened. It's still on. Wait, what's still on?
SALARIANs, too. Those little bastards think they're so smart.
SVU. Oh no, I know. It's up to season like 24, 23, something like that.
Clan Erdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children.
I just wish. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I know about that.
Anything I said. The human returns. This time, suit yourself.
But I watched the first, like, I don't know, 6, 7 seasons when I was a child. It was my pastime that I used to do as a little kid with my dad before he left, so
One more win in the pits.
it just kind of became my
Our
thing.
Scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that basin back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
Don't your storehouses have automated defenses?
Why bother? We got weapons stockpiles to take care of. Beyond that, our women...
Taking care of your food supply would help
If
more.
Clan Jordan kills our guards and helps itself to our well-secured food, there won't be a long term. This is Tachanka. Having power and clean water means we're living in luxury.
Thanks for the information.
Don't know about the rest of your species, but you're good in my book.
Place your bet on the pits, human. We won't regret it. The pits have been a
You killed that... If you're gonna stand there, make yourself useful. I can't do anything until I build a replacement manifold for this damn Tomcat.
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
No, I just wanted to be helpful. Although it's weird, because I know there's supposed to be...
They're not worth the effort.
Another little like mini game or side quest here that you're supposed to be able to do, but I'm not certain how to trigger it now. Kind of weird. Oh well, not a huge deal. All right, we got what we came here for.
Go to the clan leader. Not grunt. You can go where you want.
Back to the Normandy. Alright.
Commander, you might want to speak with Tally. She seems very worried about something.
Alright, so first we're going to talk with Garrus. And then we're going to talk with Tali after that.
Thank you, Commander. Rupert put the new supplies to good use.
Hey yo! Quest Hub, what's up, my man? Well, you were playing Kingdom Hearts, right? How did that go? What's up, everybody? Welcome in.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonis,
Damn it, Michael.
the one who betrayed my team? I'm the lead on him.
Yeah, I know. It's squeak time. Stressful. How far did you make it?
Expert at helping people disappear. Sidonis was seen with him.
What happened? How did Sidonis betray your team?
He tipped off the mercs, told them where our base was.
Thank you for your resubscription, Michael. I appreciate it.
Let the mercs hit my team. My men weren't prepared.
Second last boss, I
By
think.
the time I got back, there were only 2 survivors.
Wait, what world are you on?
All 10 of them dead. Because of him.
What are you planning to do when you find him?
You humans have
Hollow?
a saying.
Okay.
An eye for an eye, a life for a life. He owes
so...
me 10 lives, and I plan to collect.
Hollow Bastion is not the final world. So if you haven't finished that, then you've still got a little ways to go.
You sure that's how you want to play it?
I'm sure. I don't need you to agree with me, but I'd like your help.
Where do we find Fade?
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in a warehouse.
Yeah, there is one more world afterwards. Kingdom Hearts is a...
I appreciate you.
It's not a long game, but it can be misleading with whether or not you're at the end of it. Because Hollow Bastion does feel like it's the end of it all. Alright, so we talked with him. Now we gotta go down to engineering. Yeah, gotta make lunch. I'll be like, lunch? What? Man, what time is it for you? What you mean, lunch?
I'm glad you came by. I may need your help.
I really appreciate the lurk, and I hope whatever you make is good. I'm just very confused.
Has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks.
Lunch.
I
4, haven't
appreciate
eaten
your
yet, so
faith
it's my
in me,
lunch.
Shepard.
Dinner's at 11. Jesus. Oh, is 4 for you? Oh, so what are you, Pacific?
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not
'Cause it looks like
working
you're
with
3 hours
Cerberus.
behind me.
I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
You know, she has a point. It's kind of hard to do something that drastic and then just not remember
what happens
it.
when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me...
Either way,
I can
enjoy your
never go
lunch, my
back.
man. Thank you very much for the raid.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard.
We always have time for our
I'll program
Quarian
the
queen.
Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
We always got time for Tali. Alright, now back up to the CIC. I'm really hoping I get it out of Morden this time, because I've been looking forward to a certain interaction with him this whole playthrough. Come on.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not now. Working on collector data. Have ruled out artificially intelligent virus. Unless it's very intelligent. And toying with me. Tests. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
That's actually really funny to think about. An artificially intelligent virus. And you're like, oh, I might be figuring it out. Wait, no, it's just messing with me. It's just that smart. That is insane. And that is horrifying to think about, because I'm sure that is a possibility. Like, obviously not now, but, you know, this is like 200 years in the future, so I wouldn't be surprised. Ooh, binary system. Cool. That ship is huge. Look at all the other ones around it. That thing was enormous. Alright, we're just gonna keep going.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
It's interesting that we're docking specifically with her home ship, too. Out of the thousands and thousands that they have in the flotilla, she's going home. Hello there.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck. You should speak with Admiral Ran. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I can't believe they're charging Tali Zora with such...
If Tali Zora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as gold.
I'll have you know I have legal training, sir. It's been a few years, so I'm probably pretty rusty at it, but I got this.
Zora of us, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron!
I cannot for the life of me remember her voice actress's name, but she is a damn famous actress who I see everywhere.
Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The
Ron, specifically.
Have you tried under that name, given your departure from
Claudia Black. That's Ron's voice actress? Is it? It doesn't look like who I thought it was. Yeah, no. That's not who it is. I don't 100% know how to pronounce her name, but it's who I thought it was. She's a famous actress that I see in a lot of different things, but I don't know how to pronounce her name. I truthfully do not, and I don't want to take a shot at it.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine Father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
So that means 2 out of 5 of the judgment board
I
are
take it being
gone.
associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora of Asnima. Whatever we must call you legally.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
Looks like I'm in charge.
So, you would actually speak for my defense.
This is a terrible
I'll
idea.
do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard.
This is a terrible
I could
idea.
not ask for a better counselor.
You're damn right
Our
you
legal
couldn't.
rules are simple.
I'll make some.
There
I'll
are
hurt
no
somebody.
legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Ah, yes. Back to my mock trial days. It's been 84 years. In total, it's been about 4 now. Maybe 5 since the last time I stepped inside a courtroom. Long time.
This conclave
I miss
is
it
brought
sometimes.
to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Tali Zora of As Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against the charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military
Did nobody
matters.
ask you for your opinions?
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
You're damn right.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora
hey
in this hearing
Darkstorm,
is appreciated.
you
Tali,
missed...
you're accused of bringing
For the most part, you
to
missed
the
like
migrant
one
fleet.
story mission.
What say you?
This one's still at the beginning.
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send
What?
active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your
I'm-
father was working.
I'm not certain what you're referring to.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the
Armor
Geth
on
have killed
Shepard.
everyone on the Alarai.
Yeah.
Your father included.
I probably need to change the outfit
Kiva.
I'm wearing. Get better stats out of it. So last year, more like 2 years ago, since that's where the start of this takes place.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet.
We'll see if I have anything nicer
The
in my
Normandy stands ready
cabin
to
when we're
assist in
done with
whatever
this.
capacity necessary.
Thank you.
Taking bludgeon. I don't like using the armor sets. I don't like those preset stats that they have.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
Yes, it is.
Safest course would be
Mass
to
Effect
simply
1 and the
destroy the
intro
ship.
of Mass Effect
But if
2
you are looking for
take
an
place 2
honorable
years before the
death
rest of this
instead
game.
exile,
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to
Sheesh.
retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name
No.
is cleared of these charges.
we
They
can
don't.
discuss that later.
Since the game came out, yes, but that's not
You
when
will
they
attempt
take
to retake
place.
the Alarai.
I don't mean they
You
take
are
place
hereby
2 years
given
from
leave to depart
now.
Deraya. The shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe.
I'm
Tali.
saying in the canon of
This hearing
Mass
will resume
Effect,
upon your
Mass
return,
Effect 1
or upon
happens.
determination that you have
Then
been
the
killed.
intro to 2 happens. 2 years pass. Then the rest of 2 happens. And then I think between the end of 2 and the beginning of 3, there's a 6-month gap, roughly. I might be wrong on that one. It might be a little bit different, but I believe it's 6 months.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but...
Well, I was
No,
talking
we
about the
won't
story
know anything
years.
until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead.
Well, I choose this helmet because it's good for... I don't remember if it's health or shields, but I pick it because it gives me better defense.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
I try to have
talk
my
with the
armor
Admirals.
set up, whatever
It might
gives me
help
the
us
most
to see what their
shielding.
viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever...
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing them.
Well, I don't know what Edie was about to say, but... Oh well.
Kalriger.
Shepard, Talizora, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
Actually, I think he's only wearing this one because of the fact that they're in like a
Just like they
space
said.
area.
No way
I
to
don't
start
usually
Hastrom's
put on
ship
the
than acting that
helmets.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's
Mm,
troubling.
Twitch and
Can't really comment on that, ma'am.
I play the demo
I just shoot
Mass Effect 2
things.
on PlayStation 3 console. Well, I mean, I remember you were here last week. You were talking about Mass Effect, but said it is quarantine. Well, yeah, I'm saying like he's wearing his normal in-space helmet. I might have misspoke. Yeah, you came here last Monday. Yeah. You listed off a bunch of probably Googled facts, since you're saying you've never played this series, about the lore of it, and then got kind of rude with me, so I'm hoping you won't be doing that today.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Talizora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
I didn't know they still had a demo active.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty Board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haestrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haestrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation.
Wait, so you played the demo
The
yesterday?
sun's getting old.
Huh.
Only it's not. Dark
I've never
energy.
played any of the demos for this series, so I have no
massive
idea what you
star's
actually,
interior.
like, see in them.
Techs are worried.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haestrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. If they can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth.
I mean,
It
I'd
will take
recommend
massive
it.
time and resources to
Mass
effect a
Effect
star like this
is
deliberately.
probably one of the
It's
best
too
games I've
inefficient
ever
to be a
played.
weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Yeah, hope you're right, ma'am. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haestrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops tally. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Alright, who else can we talk to? Veeder.
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, heard
It's
about
the guy
that.
we
I
saved
hope you didn't
from
really
the
do
first
what they said
colony.
you did.
The
No,
beginning.
Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Hey Bree, welcome in. How you doing?
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
Sounds
I
like
talked to
me.
them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
He's so blunt with it. Yeah, I didn't come out saying. What you mean?
Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai.
Taking a break from painting your
intend to
kitchen.
bribe
Oh,
you in the middle of the
that sounds like a fun project.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander
What
Shepard.
color?
We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Dark Storm, this is stuff you already sent last time. You mentioned the stuff about top games to romance characters and mentioning the Banshees. I brought up that there are a couple of other one-hit kill enemies in Mass Effect 3, such as the Phantoms. Still remember? Well, yeah, of course I remember. I know the series, and I remember you mentioning stuff.
You didn't say much during
Looks
the opening
like
statements,
a
Admiral.
grayish
There
blue
wasn't much to
color.
say. This trial
Are you
was a waste of
referring to the
time.
before you
It
paint or the
matters a
after?
great deal to me.
If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial.
I mean, she got a point,
If not,
though. But
then
damn.
this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
I mean, I'll give her this. She is quick. She's to the point. And she's right. Either it was intentional and there's no need for a trial because they're morons, or it was an accident and there's nothing they can do about it. I mean, it was like a royal blue before. That sounds like a nice color, but I do like a more grayish kind of blue.
Needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali.
I don't know. I'm a trophy hunter on PlayStation, so platinum blue is like my go-to color for things sometimes. This is close enough.
We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
I think mine is just a more fabulous version of what you're doing.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power. That's what her father would have wanted.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the guest's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my
last year, but with being busy with work all the time, it was impossible. Yeah, I can understand that.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
I didn't...
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. Glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
Well, I'm something of a lawyer myself.
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only
I do wonder how different things would be if I actually decided to go into law school.
We need to test
Maybe I'll do it one day. Who
I know
knows?
you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
This guy's a psychopath.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vasnima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vasquibquib. Do not ask about her name.
I take no pleasure in this Tali trade.
Vasquibquib.
You have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Alright, no. I have to ask about
You have
that.
a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
People have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures, and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of
Pay
requesting a
attention to
transfer.
these.
Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
So, it gets a lot worse than him having a ship named Quib, because he just mentioned wanting to serve on a ship with a better name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. Now, remember that you put Vas in front of it when you're from that, so he would be either vasectomy or vas deferens, which is part of the male genitals. And as I'm sure many of you know, a vasectomy is basically male sterilization.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali.
So
I just think your father's
it makes me
plans
laugh
were
to think that he's like, I could be on this respectable name, and then it's just pee-pee.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Talizor is guilty.
If Talizora is stuck
I
with
resent
Doom
that.
Captain, at least...
Talizora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kira Selai.
Look out!
That's cute. Y'all want to put on shielding. Oops.
This should soften them up.
Hi. Aw, it turned. More coming through. Yep.
Got one. Nice.
We good? We good. Money.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Railzora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
That always spells disaster. Like, I of course understand that science and advancement is always going to be restricted by safety restrictions, safety protocols, whatever. If you have no limits, you can do almost anything and you will accomplish things quickly. But that doesn't mean it's okay. Security protocols and safety restrictions are there for
This
a
is one
reason.
of the storage units I sent to Father.
They get in the way of
Looks like
results,
parts
but
from a
they keep
disabled
people
repair
breathing.
drone, plus a reflex
And look what
algorithm that
happened.
I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
I am romancing Talizora, the Quarian I am currently traveling with. Nope. That one. I romance her. Oh cool, they crouch when you aim at them. Yeah, Tali. Oops. Damn, I'm about to ruin this. Alright, there we go.
Now what's this?
That would have been rough. I almost never screw up my hacks.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, Keela. How many get their networked?
Yeah, I agree that she's the perfect choice. I absolutely love Tali. I find her romance to be the best start to finish.
Weapons ready.
Although I'd argue that Jax is the most rewarding for those who want to sit for the long run. You know, let me get aspect games on my PS3. Yes, you've probably said that a couple dozen times at this point. Alright, so that one goes over here. There we go. Jose, what's up, my man? How you doing today? Oof. That's tough.
Enemy!
Oh crap, my shot delayed. I don't know why that keeps happening. I hit the button and it happens like a second or two later. Picked up my base for the first time in a while. Nice, nice. How'd that go? I can't remember the last time I heard you play anything.
Shield down.
Get off of me. Ah! I'm still playing it now. I was looking for some ambiance. Saw you playing. I'm not sure trying to play a bass while listening to me shoot things. I don't know. That doesn't sound like the most peaceful method for a background noise. I noodle more than anything now. Okay. Fair enough. Probably gonna start writing for the album. Hey, that sounds good. Giving you a view, don't question me. Hey, hey, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. So wait, what is this? We're gonna be thankful when Shepard got burned. He did not get lava molted like Darth Vader. Well, I mean, that's kind of debatable given the fact that at the beginning of the game, they tell you were nothing but meat and tubes for most of 2 years. That's probably just the technology, honestly.
Enemy!
It is very likely he was almost completely unrecognizable. Bye, Tali. Shut up already, Jesus. Oh god, the aim assist is pulling me. Really, really would like a setting to turn that. Oh, okay, that one was just me missing. Alright, we're good. Ammo, thank you. gonna have to go resource hunting at some point soon so I can afford all the upgrades I have available. Alright, can't go there.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
I've actually never played Gears of War. Like, I've played a couple of the games in, like, their multiplayer up against friends, but I've never played through the games themselves. It's kind of like Call of Duty. I don't see any real appeal to the campaigns anymore. I just play them with friends.
Could any of that
We just shoot at each other.
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the Geth.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
Yeah, no, when you start this game, one of your teammates, Jacob, says that when you spent the better part of 2 years as mostly just meat and tubes.
You've got a place here, Tali. Don't throw it away in a war you don't need.
Don't need? Shepard, if I don't wear a helmet in my own home, I die. A single kiss could put me
I'm
in the
talking
hospital.
about Mass Effect 2.
Every time you touch
Shepard.
a flower with bare fingers, inhale its fragrance without air filters, you're doing something I can't. Damn the pilgrimage. Without it, I might never
Okay,
have
so
known
then
what
you
was
know
missing,
what
we
I'm
had
talking
lost when we
about
lost
if
our
the demo
homeworld.
covers the intro.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
Fair enough. Fair enough. At least we can just, you know, take that. She does. She does have valid points, but at the same time, it's like, I also get the point that I was making as Shepard, where it's like, you've been trying to get your world back for, I think a couple hundred years. I don't remember exactly right off the top of my head. And it's like, it's their own fault they don't have it anymore. It's really true that they might be better off just giving it up, but you know, they didn't. Okay, so you are currently giving spoilers. I'm going to have to ask you to not do that.
There we go.
Because one of the things you just said has not been covered in my playthrough yet. And second of all, I didn't say Shepard said anything. Unless you're referring to Jacob. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it might have been one of the other people you meet in the beginning. but one of the people you meet in that intro sequence where you're learning the game all over again, somebody does say that he was meat and tubes. And it's not because she gave his body to Cerberus. That's unrelated. The reason people think Shepard is working for Cerberus is because he's working for Cerberus. That's not a matter of coincidence or happenstance. He's working for Cerberus.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed.
Nobody's making an assumption there.
An adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress.
Okay, Storm, you're arguing with somebody who is playing the game.
This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Railsora.
That's a gray area. He has people who work for Cerberus working under his command, yes, but ultimately he still technically reports to the person in charge of Cerberus, the elusive man.
No.
So it's a little bit of both.
You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong.
Alright.
You wouldn't just die like this.
There's no need for all caps. And once again,
come here.
I'm the one playing this game. You're copy-pasting off of a Google search.
Damn it.
I know what I'm talking about. It can be argued that he's not working for them. That's fair. But it is also reasonable that people think he is working for them because technically he is. He is flying a ship with a Cerberus logo on it, with a crew that works for Cerberus, with the elusive man giving him things. Giving him orders, giving him teammates.
You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darrow Zen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter.
Well, it doesn't
One
matter
way or
if
the
it's
other.
for now.
And I'm here. And
Hang
we're
on.
ending this.
Okay, cutscene over. So, Cerberus was outed as basically a terrorist organization, more or less, in the first game. And in 2, you join them. You're not necessarily a soldier in their employ under their command, but you are working with what is considered a terrorist organization. It doesn't matter if it's for now. You're working with a terrorist organization. So of course a lot of people are going to be distrustful. They're going to be skeptical. Even your own former teammates are going to say, what the hell are you doing? It doesn't matter if you worked for them for a month, for a year, or for the entire rest of your career. You're working with them. Yes, I know he can become a Spectre again. I actually did become a Spectre again. That's one of the benefits to having, to saving the original Council. Out of his crew specifically, only Ashley/Caden is absolutely against him and won't listen to reason. However, Garrus is confused, but takes it in stride. Tali says as long as she's following Shepard, not the rest of Cerberus, she's fine. Liara, pretty much the same deal. All of them understand that Shepard is not joining them as their soldier to stay with them forever. He's just working a job with them. You are continuing to use caps, and I am treating that as you yelling back at me. That will stop. He does not give the orders to everybody. Liara knows better. That's correct. Liara knows better. That's true. Not all of Cerberus is working for him. Only the people on his ship, which is 2 Cerberus agents and then a handful of regular crew, are working for him. He still has to report to the Elusive Man, who is providing the funding, the ship, the soldiers. Yeah, he does. You don't have an option throughout the game. Oof, my health dropped.
Enemy combat drone.
I don't know what base you're referring to destroying, but it sounds like you're going into spoiler territory again. If you do that, I will time you out. I have warned you once already, and I warned you last week as well.
Go get him, Chatika. Good girl.
That's true, he is taking drastic measures to fight the Collectors.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
No need to report that till we have something to report. You know what? Yeah, that sounds about right, Ben. That sounds about right. And, I mean, it's true that by the time you finish their loyalty missions, Miranda and Jacob do start to believe in Cerberus.
We can't tell them.
I mean, believe in Shepard over Cerberus. Yeah, you can romance Miranda and Kelly, although I won't be doing either one of those things.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
I romance
You're my
Miranda
captain
in
this
2, but
hearing,
not
Shepard.
3.
It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Yeah, I never, I ended up looking up what the other romances looked like. It just, it didn't feel it.
We need to face facts.
Yeah, you did.
Been no word.
And for the most part, romancing somebody in one game and not romancing them in the next game generally follows the same formula for how they react about it. You know, like if you romance Ashley / Caden in the first one, romance somebody else in 2, then in 3 you can say, hey, you weren't there for me, too bad. If you romance somebody in, yeah, if you romance somebody in one game and not the next, you know, you have to answer for that. Mass Effect 1, I believe, actually lets you date Liara and whichever human teammate you have,
Very
or
well.
I'm not sure if the aliens work too.
To render judgment.
Sorry we're late.
Talizora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Talizora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify?
Listen, Jose was good.
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard
What you
have any
doing?
evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
Papa!
I fail to see what relevance.
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Garrow wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Talizora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment? Talizora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please, don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
Half of the Admiralty Board is absolute psychopaths.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Talizora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
Well, actually, that's not true. One's a psychopath. That was legal speak for no. Yeah, exactly.
Pulled that off. What you said.
Admiral Zen is a sociopath. Admiral, I think it's Hengarel. I think he's the one. That's a psychopath.
Even when
he just wants straight blood.
Well, you can still go
Motion
back in
denied.
and get exiled if you want.
Honestly.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Come on, Talizora Vas
That sounds flirty, and I like
Let's
it.
get back to our ship.
Thanks, Judge Hammer. You're out of order. You mean the gavel. Man, that makes me miss mock trial from high school so much. I absolutely love it. Treason. I am the order. I am the order. Kinda wish I did it in college. I didn't have an option in college. Northern Essex didn't have one. Does UML have one, actually? Now that we have a, open campus again. UML is a whole legal to... Really? Huh, I'll have to look into that. You have my attention. I like that.
Shepard, how can I help?
Come
Have you got a
on.
minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis.
I
Never
like
fast
that.
enough. Usually no result in advance. Just
That
checking
sounds
work.
fun.
Have to be careful.
I'll have to look into that. Thank you.
Discovery. Based on
Offer
protein
to me.
collector
Take all his
connection,
classes.
examine technology,
I mean, I
chart
can't just
Reaper
take them
species
because I feel like
modification,
it.
fall of
I have
proteins.
requirements.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever.
If you haven't killed all your social sciences yet.
No culture.
I don't
closer to
remember
husks
if I
than
have
souls.
any social
Tools
sciences
for
left
Reapers.
to take.
Protheans dead. Collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
Wait,
The collectors
finally?
had no art.
Finally?
I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Come on.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species
Yes!
for cultural exploration.
I finally got the
Gilbert Sullivan always
conversation.
patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression
Yes!
philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective.
I've been waiting for this moment
interpretation.
all
Suspect you
playthrough.
won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for Reapers. Worse than the Geth.
I'm sorry. I know that was important, but you performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Salarian. I've studied species Turian, Asarian, Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert which I know as a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Salarian.
I love that. That is so great. I love his little song so much.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the
That makes me
Enjoyed
happy.
challenge. Saw necessity of attack on collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context.
4 tests,
See
1
what
optional
collectors
paper
are.
that can replace the
Wasn't
test,
looking
no
for
turned
other
in
work
homework,
before.
just
Don't need to
reading
apply
everything
that.
on the
Just
test when he talks
committed
about
now.
the class.
Won't
That
let you
sounds
down.
like a great professor. Hold up.
What is it about the collector's modification?
I'm gonna have to look into him, see if I can take any
Disrupts
of his classes
socio-technological
later on.
balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works
You
other
keep
way,
him
too.
alive, or we
Advancement
having
before
some words.
culture is ready.
Me? Let a teammate die? Never.
Lifted by Salarians. Disastrous.
I am the goodest
You
of
blame the
noodles
Salarians
in
for
this
what the Krogan
game.
did?
I would never
Yes,
let a
like
teammate
giving
die.
nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Salarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
Actually, that begs the question, what would happen if you gave nuclear weapons to cavemen? Would they just blow themselves up, or would they actually manage to hit buttons and set things off? Probably by freak accident, but I'm curious if they just smack the weapons until they go boom, or if they do something.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That, or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
Probably won't go off. No, probably not.
Thanks for
But,
sharing
like,
what you
I'm
know.
just curious exactly what would happen there. I think it would be kind of funny, just unga bunga boom. Him and something King, forget his first name. They're both dope legal teachers. The department and leads mock trial. That sounds like a lot of fun. I mean, they might not be doing it currently because, you know, the campus just reopened. Unless you know differently, that I have no clue, but... they normally travel. I don't know, I graduated. Yeah, that's fair. And campus for the frat parties. Somehow I'm not surprised. You know what? I think the last thing we'll do today is we're gonna help Garrus. Yeah, maybe I'll ask around about that. It does sound like fun. God, I wonder how much I'd remember. Hey Riku. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I've got a bit of a persistent headache today, but other than that, I'm fine. I mean, it's high school trial, but actually legit. I mean, yeah? Mock trial wasn't necessarily anything to scoff at back then either, but, you know, I can imagine it's a lot more serious, a lot more, like, there's a lot more that you can do, or a lot more that can go wrong. Sounds like fun to me. Way more prep. I don't know, I've never done mock trial. It's very likely, yeah.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Honestly, it's basically theater. You know, like you're acting, you're playing a part, but you're remembering lines, quote unquote. It's a lot of improv.
Yes.
But it's just in a legal setting. It's like you're playing, you know, you're playing the legal half of Law and Order.
I'm trying to find a local forger. He goes by the name of Fade.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'll be at UML
He
for
is, anyway.
this year and next year,
He's
so
been a
we'll see
thorn
if
in
I
the
can,
network division side for the last
you know,
year.
find
He works
anything in
with the
that.
Blue Suns.
Where can we find him?
If I knew that, he'd be in a cell. Best I can do is put you on the trail. There's a warehouse in the marketplace. Some of Fade's contacts work out of there. Go ask them some questions. Gently, of course.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
You know when crew throws, I can get you in if it's ever packed. What? Rowing team parties? Oh. Wait, what am I supposed to be doing? Oh, okay. Wait, no, never mind. I know where I'm going. Rowing team parties. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about going to a college party in the current situation of, you know, Corona. I was already a ball of anxiety just going onto campus for the first time on Wednesday. I'd never seen it before, so I was like, ugh.
An exchange, and I was told to pick up a new Omni Jail converter here.
I don't think
Just,
you have the right place.
it's been, you know, 2 years since I was on a campus, so it's like really stressful. And the campus is much larger than Northern Essex.
Fade? You're not quite how I imagined you.
Looks can be deceiving. So, which one of you wants to disappear?
Whatever, Mini Vader.
I'd rather see you make someone reappear.
That's not the service we provide.
I didn't ask all that.
Make an exception. Just this once.
Damn it. Quick! Shoot them! Shoot them, you lumbering mountains!
Nope, I'm not hitting that button.
Why don't you two find somewhere else to skulk?
Just like that? You're not getting paid for this. What's the point of hiring protection if they won't protect you?
We're looking for someone. A client of yours.
Not mine. I'm not Fade. I just work for him. Sort of.
I knew it.
Well, then maybe you'd like to tell us where to find him.
Yes, of course. He's in the factory district. Works out of the old prefab foundry.
I know the place.
He's got a lot of mercs there. Blue Suns. Harkin thinks they're protecting him.
What do the Blue Suns have to do with this?
They use his services to help their people infiltrate businesses and various organizations here on the Citadel.
Bastard. He's using CSEC to help those scum.
No. Well, not really. He got fired from CSEC a while ago, but he still knows the systems.
Interesting. But it changes nothing. We still need to find him before we can get to Sedonis.
Well, let's go pay Harkin a visit.
We'll need to go to the transit station. I can get us to him from there.
So I can go?
Sure, but if we don't find Harkin, we'll be back for you.
Oh, good.
He's very excited for me to come back.
Look, it took me a long time to get this refund. It's a decision on the gel converter. He said there'd be one waiting for me.
Alright, rapid transit, factory district.
No, I got the
There he is.
Shepard? Don't just stand there.
Oh, he
Stop them!
angry.
Stop them!
Shepard angry.
Run all you want, Harkin! We'll find you!
Incoming.
Everyone and their mother jumped behind cover, huh?
Yes!
Right in the tummy tum tum. Whoa, I got flung forward.
Deploying combat mode.
This should punch through their armor.
Oops.
Backup system requesting assistance. Rerouting
Far to the right.
Backup system have engaged.
Oh, okay, never mind. I just grabbed some ammo. Why is a safe just sitting in the middle of the factory like that? Who thought that made sense? Seriously, I want to have a conversation with whoever put that there.
Harkin's in
a
here
little bit
somewhere.
of finally
I can
finished
smell
painting
him.
my kitchen. Nice! I assume you'll be posting pictures on Facebook.
One less to worry about.
Because I'm interested to see exactly how it looks. Oh, wait a minute. Yep.
It's me, Shepard.
You mean this? I ain't shoot you. Okay, maybe I did. But listen, I had something to kill and you were in front of me, so, path of least resistance? Uh-oh. Ooh. I got that at the exact last moment. Maybe later I have to deal with my other bedroom, trying to get that all settled first. Yeah, that's fair. Do what you gotta do. I didn't mean right this instant. Uh-oh. I gotta hurry. Come on. Got it. Oof. Got that one at the last second, too. Oh! What did I die to? Big F, exactly. F. It be like that sometimes. How far back does that put me? At the beginning of the stage. It's not that bad, I guess.
Nice perf!
Hostile spotted.
Rerouting power. Critical system damage. Backup systems engaged. Exceeding combat systems engaged. Steady failure.
Did I just get shot from behind? No, doesn't look like it. Alright, let's try this again. Pop up already. Oh, crap. That sucks. It forced me. There. Here, got it.
I'm getting close.
Alright.
Get ready to fight.
Why are they just waiting inside of that?
Got no shield.
Shepard, back off.
What were those noises?
One less to worry about.
Me too.
Heavy mech overhead. Watch out.
Those sounds are just awful. Ah, give me your mech.
Draining their shield.
Can someone take out its armor, please? Thank you. It feels awful as the Dark Souls character taking damage from. Oh, I know, right? Oh my god. I know what the personnel on the Normandy are doing. That doesn't mean they're not affiliated with a terrorist organization. They just happen to be with a terrorist organization who, for once, is actually doing the right thing. They are still Cerberus crew. No, that's not made clear. They listened to Shepard's orders, that's correct. But before they got assigned to the Normandy, they were Cerberus operatives. And the plan is that when Shepard is done with the Collectors, they will return to being Cerberus operatives. They will not suddenly be Alliance officers. I mean, true, but that doesn't mean everybody's gonna leave.
So, Harkin's finally gone completely bad.
He was always a pain in the ass, but I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
Damn, Garrus, alright.
We seem to be getting tense here.
Breathe, bro.
Harkin may know why Sidonis wanted to disappear. If so, he knows why we're here, and I don't want him tipping Sidonis off.
Sheesh. No, they were. They were just Cerberus operatives who were told to follow Shepard's orders instead.
Did you see that?
For real? Who hurt you, right, Jose?
He's getting ready for us.
You won't catch him waiting here.
Right behind you.
If they weren't Cerberus operatives, they wouldn't be wearing a Cerberus uniform or flying a ship with their logo on it. Oh, come on. Right off the bat. Well, that one's no good now. Oh, hey, let me try again. Cool. Got one. Small white text on top. Bottom. Here we go.
This might be useful.
Ooh, sniper rifle damage, yes!
Shepard, I have patched into the warehouse scanners. The crates in the
Excuse me for a moment, please. I just heard a very large boom from upstairs. Okay, so I have no idea what the heck that sound was, but nobody's in the house that shouldn't be, nobody's dead, and nothing broke, so... Man, it is a new Alliance vessel. That is not an Alliance vessel. That Cerberus symbol was put on because... Yeah, it was put on by the Elusive Man, because it's a Cerberus ship now. He is the one who built it, therefore he put his logo on it. It makes sense. And yes, that is correct. Navigator Presley dies in the intro. Which is a shame, because I think he was one of those human characters that really good. It is Shepard's and Jeff's ship. Shepard is the one in charge of its crew and where it goes, and Joker is the pilot, that is correct. But by that logic, the original Normandy wasn't an Alliance ship either, because Shepard and Joker were in charge of that, and that's simply not correct. It was still an Alliance ship.
Combat drone ready.
Damn, that was a headshot too, and he's still standing. No, Storm, you are being stubborn because you're the one who doesn't have the knowledge or experience of this game. And you are using arguments with no real evidence. You're just saying, no, that's wrong. I am explaining why I'm correct, and you are doing nothing of the sort.
I'm not running from you, Shepard.
I'm not being stubborn, I'm telling you why it's correct.
Harkin's going to regret this.
They are not currently Alliance soldiers. Shepard is not in the Alliance at the moment, and Joker left the Alliance. So, all of a sudden you've played the game even though you came into this stream and came into last week's stream saying you've never played it before in your life. Now you're changing stories, and I'm not being stubborn. Once again, I am explaining my side of things, which you haven't been doing at all. All you're doing is arguing, using caps, which once again I told you I am treating as you yelling at me, and are just trying to... It has nothing to do with being a Spectre. The Spectre and the Human Alliance have nothing in common. Storm, if you keep it up, I'm going to time you out. No, they don't. The Council and the Alliance are not the same thing. No, they don't. I'm not saying that they don't... Alright. You are disrespectful. Are using Google and YouTube videos for a series you don't know, and you have no clue what you're talking about. Get off of my channel. You don't belong here. Go bother somebody else. No. I have no time for people who openly say they don't know what they're talking about and then try to argue because they used Google. These are the same kind of... Right. These are the same kind of people who are taking horse tranquilizers for COVID right about now. Because they Googled and thought it made sense. I don't have time for that. And I don't have time for people who are disrespectful but can't hold up their side of a debate. They were doing this last week too. It's like, I don't think I know absolutely everything about Mass Effect, but there are some things that are just generally common knowledge and stuff you pick up by playing the game and, you know, looking at the lore of it. It's gained through experience. This guy's using Google searches and YouTube videos, as he stated, never played the series before, but is trying to tell me I'm wrong and an idiot. And I don't have time for that, you know? I don't have time for people who are simply incorrect, trying to be disrespectful like that.
You were close, but not close enough.
Bap! Sheesh.
So, Fade. Couldn't make yourself disappear, huh?
Come on, Garrus. We can work this out. What do you need?
Hang on, I'll wait until this cutscene is done.
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we.
Or at least until I have a conversation option. Oof. Okay, there we go. So the point they've been trying to get across for most of low blow for most of this stream is that the people on the Normandy and the Normandy itself are Alliance ships. Is an Alliance ship, and they're not Cerberus crew. But in this game specifically, that's not the case. It has a Cerberus logo, it was built by Cerberus, it's run and crewed by Cerberus. And multiple other arguments, like me saying that the Council and the Human Alliance are two different things. They are not the same entity. And let's see, what else happened here, or does it just delete everything that they sent? Yeah, I guess 76 messages deleted, so it's ex-Alliance sailors. Right. But for the most part, the people who are a part of the organization of Cerberus. Well, I mean, I don't care that much, Jose. It's just that, Ben was asking out of curiosity, and it's I understand that. Not everybody was here to watch the interaction, so it's I'm curious. I think that's what he was thinking. Historic? I don't know. But the problem is, when I'm trying to explain what certain things are and how they are in a certain way, I am giving my side of the debate. I am explaining things. But this person is literally just sitting there yelling out, "No, you're wrong, YouTube says so." And that's not how that works. If you've never played and experienced something, it's like telling me that I read a whole book, and when I tell you the story, you say I'm wrong because you read the inside cover, or you looked up an eBay review of it. That's not how that works. You don't know everything about the book because you did that. It's just silly. And to try and tell me that I'm wrong and an idiot and be disrespectful to me because of it, I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. This is an 18+ stream, so why do I have somebody acting like a 9-year-old in here? It doesn't make sense to me. This is an adult stream, we can have an adult conversation. But that's something this person appears to not be capable of, and I don't have time for it.
You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more information than that.
His name was Sidonus. Turian came from the...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
Harkin, this doesn't have to be hard.
Screw you. I don't give out client information. It's bad for business.
You know what else is bad for business? A broken neck.
All right. Get off me! Terminus really changed you, huh, Garrett?
No, but Sidonus opened my eyes. Now arrange a meeting.
Neck. Given that he was standing on his throat, I think that stands to slightly more reason.
Yeah, it's me. There's a chance your identity may be compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet? All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered. It's all good.
That would be kind of horrifying if he just stomped on his nuts. Ooh.
So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
I don't think so. You're a criminal now, Harkin.
So, what? You're just gonna kill me? That's not your style, Garrus.
It's been 2 years for his style to change, honey.
Kill you? No. But I don't mind slowing you down a little.
You don't need to shoot him. He won't be able to hide from C-Sec now.
I guess it's your lucky day.
He ain't gotta cripple this man's.
I hope we can do this again.
It doesn't have to happen like that. Ooh.
I didn't shoot him.
Come on, let's move.
Sidonus,
I don't.
Or I'm coming back to finish the job. Harkin's a bloody menace. We shouldn't have just let him go. He deserved to be punished.
I'm getting a little worried about you, Garrus. You were pretty hard on Harkin.
You don't think he deserved it?
He's just not like you.
What do you want from me, Shepard? What would you do if someone betrayed you?
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't let it change me.
I would have said the same thing before it happened to me.
It's not too late. You don't have to go through with this.
Who's going to bring Sidonis to justice if I don't? Nobody else knows what he's done. Nobody else cares. I don't see any other options.
Let me talk to him.
Talk all you want, but it won't change my mind. I don't care what his reasons were. He screwed us. He deserves to die.
I understand what you're going through, but do you really want to kill him?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not you.
This isn't you either.
Really? I've always hated injustice. The thought that Sidonis could get away with this? Why should he go on living while 10 good men lie in unmarked graves? I'm sorry, Shepard. Words aren't going to solve this problem. I need to set up. I can get a clear shot from over there.
What do you need me to do?
Keep him talking and don't get in my way. I'll let you know when he's in my sights. Give me a signal so I know you're ready, and I'll take the shot. You better go. He'll be here soon. Shepard, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right. There he is. Wave him over and keep him talking.
Let's get this over with.
You're in my shot. Move to the side.
Listen, Sidonis, I'm here to help you.
Don't ever say that name aloud.
I'm a friend of Garrus. He wants you dead, but I'm hoping that's not necessary.
Garrus, is this some kind of joke?
Damn it, Shepard. If he moves, I'm taking the shot.
You're not kidding, are you? Screw this. I'm not sticking around here to find out. Tell Garrus I had my own problems.
Don't move.
Get off me!
I'm the only thing standing between you and a hole in the head.
Fuck. Look,
Language.
I didn't want to do it. I didn't have a choice.
Everyone has a choice.
They got to me. Said they'd kill me if I didn't help. What was I supposed to do?
Let me take the shot, Shepard. He's a damn coward.
That's it? You were just trying to save yourself?
I know what I did. I know they died because of me. I have to live with that. I wake up every night, sick and sweating. Each of their faces staring at me, accusing me. I'm already a dead man. I don't sleep. Food has no taste. Some days, I just want it to be over.
Just give me the chance.
You've got to let it go, Garrus. He's already paying for his crime.
He hasn't paid enough. He still has his life.
Look at him, Garrus. He's not alive. There's nothing left to kill.
My men, they deserved better.
Tell Garrus... I guess there's nothing I can say to make it right.
Just... go. Tell him to go.
He's giving you a second chance, Sidonis. Don't waste it.
I'll try, Garrus. I'll make it up to you somehow. Thank you for talking to him.
Well, we saved him. For whatever that's worth. Can you imagine Garrus takes the shot anyway? He just bluffed us to get us to walk away.
I know you
all
want
of a
to
sudden,
talk about
boom.
this, but I don't. Not yet.
I know it didn't go the way you planned. but I think it's for the best.
I'm not so sure.
Give it time.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be enough. I want to know I did the right thing, not just for me. For my men. They deserve to be avenged. But when Sidonis was in my sights, I just couldn't do it.
The lines between good and evil blur when we're looking at people we know.
Yeah, there was still good in him. I could see it. So much easier to see the world in black and white. Gray? I don't know what to do with gray.
You've got to go with your instincts.
My instincts are what got me into this mess.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
Thanks, Shepard. For everything. Let's get going. I need some distance from this place.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I can't let him shoot because he needed to let it go. And I don't think you have to forgive a person to let go what they did wrong to you and to let guilt and rage and all of that put it behind you. But it's not who Garrus is as a character. So he would have killed him, felt like he got this weight off his shoulders, and then I think that knowing him as a character, he's the type who that would now take over. Instead of him feeling guilty for not being able to save his men, he now feels guilty because he killed somebody who didn't necessarily need to die. And that Harkin was right. That's not his style. And I think that would have just eaten at him, or it would have made him way too cold of a character, and that defeats who Garrus is supposed to be. Alright, but I think now is a good time to save. We've had quite the exciting evening together, haven't we? I do apologize for you guys having to see that go down. That's not the kind of vibe I want to have on my channel, and I know that several of you know that. If it felt like I lost my cool at all, I apologize for that. But that was a very frustrating situation, and, hopefully it doesn't happen going further. But given that I'm coming up on my 1-year anniversary of streaming, and that's the first ban I've ever had to dish out, I'm sure that unfortunately we've got a lot of those ahead of us in the time to come. So, hopefully we can get through it without too much trouble, but I appreciate everybody who stuck around in spite of that. But I think it's time to call it a night. 1 ban per year, that's pretty good, right? I mean, my 1 year is coming up in about a month and a half. Sometime in mid to late October. So, it's been a pretty good ride for me to have not had to ban anybody yet. I think that's really handy, except bot accounts, of course, but that's a little different. Those don't count. Those literally aren't people. I mean, yeah, we've all seen worse on Twitter. We've all seen worse everywhere, but that doesn't excuse anything. If I pop off on somebody just because I'm not cussing them out or insulting them doesn't make it okay. And I don't feel that's what I did, but I'm just saying, it's just because I'm not the worst you've ever seen doesn't mean it's all right if I do act that way. But let's see. Who can I raid? Who's on at the moment? You know what? We've gotten a couple of raids from my Fox Den friend and Tequila, so I think we're going to shoot her a raid because she deserves it. She is a nice and supportive person, and I think it would be a good idea. Crap, I have to cancel the raid because I forgot they did that. Alright, so here is our raid message for anybody who wants to use it. Let's see what we got today. Do we have anything? All we've got today is thank you to Michael, Mr. Playwright, for your resubscription. It's been 7 months for you, which is fantastic and appreciated, of course. And thank you to QuestHub. I'm not sure if he's still here, but, you know, just in case, thank you for that huge raid. That was really appreciated. And I hope your lunch was fantastic, my friend. But now we are going to be raiding Tequila. Going forward, so there will not be a stream tomorrow or for the foreseeable future any further Tuesdays because I have school. On Thursday, Raul and I will be back with Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, and on Saturday I will be doing the finale of Resident Evil Village. So, you know, if you guys are looking forward to any of those games, make sure you tune in. I hope you all have a wonderful night, a wonderful start to your week. I hope you all had a very relaxing holiday for those who had it off, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye, everybody.